All right. Well, welcome. So glad to have you, Donna, to share your story. I'm going to have Cheryl officially introduce you and kind of get you started with the information that's going to be shared. But we're very excited that you're here. We're very excited that we get to hang with you in Kansas City. And we can't wait to see you again in Anaheim. And hopefully we'll see you even sooner than that.
Yeah, we're going early to Anaheim, everybody. So party in Anaheim, okay? And Donna is one of the first people who really became a mentor to us and has helped us a lot in the business as we've been growing. She was one of the first people I knew that was in the $1 Million Earners Parade. And we've had so much fun with you, Donna. And I'd like to just get your feel of all the years you've been in the business. What do you think about where we're headed now?
Oh, I'm probably more excited now than I was ever before, because I think so much of the confusion and the where do we go to get this and who do we contact to help us do this, that, and the other is just gone away. I mean, it's just we've got everything. I mean, the fact that no one can touch us in the way of science and research and history, and we can prove it now. And it just is so much easier to communicate needs of this world and its people through what we have in Shackley. I wasn't expecting to talk tonight. I was expecting to just enjoy these wonderful people and all the gifts that they have.
Well, we appreciate you. You're a leader, leaders share. And by the way, I love your background here. I love the future is now. I love your dream board.
Oh, you can see that. Yeah.
We've been in that office.
And it is great to see that you got all that vision stuff to set your.
Well, I think it is. One of the things that in fact was brought up last time when I was at our Kansas City conference, people, I did a thing way back, and I know you, Roger Reddy, and it was something that I recognized that when Roger came aboard. In fact, you came to Pawleys Island to visit, and I thought, oh my God, if Roger walked into this office, would he see me as a sales leader? Thought, oh my God, I gotta change that. So I think it's really important that we are Roger Ready, that if Roger walked into the office and into your home or wherever it may be that you do Shackley, that you're ready to be able to express what you feel he has given us and what we need to carry forward. So
that's right.
My office is a mess because I wasn't expecting to
no, which also
that's a good sign.
Which also equals that you're not a secret agent, so that you got Shackley everywhere. And if you think yours is a mess, Donna, if we took and showed you all
doing a 360.
all the stuff in Cheryl's office here, we're definitely Roger Ready, but we're also a little bit cluttered. But that's okay. You know, the idea is that we got our products here, we got our information here, and most importantly, we have all of you here to be able to share.
That's right. We would definitely be convicted of being a Shackley agent if anyone came into our house, but actually when they see us out in the street too.
Oh yeah.
We are very easily to identify as Shackley people, whether it's his shirts or my visor or your new Van shoes that we qualified for.
Yay. Or how beautiful you look at 71, which no one would ever guess that you're 71. Because Shackley is truly the fountain of youth. Donna,
I'm actually 76.
No, you meant me, Donna.
I know. Okay.
Well, I was just going to say, and so Donna, I wasn't going to ask you to share your age, but I'm so glad that you did.
You look fabulous.
Amazing. So tell us a little bit about, your health journey with Shackley, how many years you've been using the products, and kind of where do you see yourself, over the next year as you're building with our new Ready Set Wellness and our new Ready Set.
And Donna, I wasn't going to make you do all this, but Marty just
I know
himself.
I know.
Oh, well, we've got to be ready, set, ready, right?
When we get a wellness warrior like you on the call, he wants to work you.
All right, so go ahead and give us a little 3-minute elevator.
I'll just give you a quick background. I was working at the actually I came back from Europe. I was living and working in Europe, and I came back. And when I went over there, I thought we were the healthiest station in the world. And I soon found out they were doing this stuff like organic and it was seasonal and this, that, and the other. And I started really feeling a lot better. I come back to America and I started feeling bad again. Was seeking out supplements and so on. Nothing was working. And so I thought I'm going to go organic. I went organic. It still didn't work. And we were at a high gluten cocktail party somewhere. And someone said, well, you should try Shackley. And I said, Shackley? Who's Shackley? And she said, it's really good. I said, I've been there, done that. But fortunately, I was able go ahead and try it. And then I was working at the university and trying, and when I'd try something, I really liked it. And I'd say to somebody, wow, this product's really good. Well, pick me up some. And finally, long story short, I went to a great consumer to sharing Shackley. Made me make a decision that I really wanted to be a stay-at-home mom, not go for a nutritional degree, and be able to raise my children, be in control of my life. And it has allowed me to travel all over the world with Shackley, and it's allowed me have the freedom to be able to throw out my alarm clock and be able to work on my schedule, not a boss's schedule. And so I fired my boss and I became full-time Shackley.
Awesome.
And it's been that way for about, well, I guess I've been using the products for almost 40 plus years, but started at about, I'd say about 35. So it's been an amazing journey. My children have traveled all over the world with Shackley, and they're better people for it in the careers they've now chosen. And I says, my product story is not probably any different than many in Shackley who have been long-term. And Westergaard could certainly match that. You'll have to get her to talk.
Oh yeah, you're next,
I feel right now, I feel that my goal this month is to probably bring probably 6 people through the wellness journey. And I wasn't comfortable doing that before with Prove It. It was complicated, or it just, I don't know, something. But I had a lot of transition. I've been through a lot. My last 10 years have been a major transition for me.
Yes.
But you know what, if it hadn't been for the Shackley family, these products, and my health journey, I wouldn't be here today, the healthy person I am. So, but where I see myself is getting back to where I want to be. My goal is master. It'll probably be next year, but I'd like to get back to a strong senior key this year.
All right.
Yeah, but it allows, what I think everybody needs to understand is that we can always, there's always challenges in our life. And it's not the rank that we're at, it's the journey that we have created for ourselves, and not only making ourselves healthy internally and physically and mentally, the lives that we touch watching our journey.
That's right.
And, you know, I have so many people that come up to me and will say, you know, oh my God, I can't believe you're cutting your grass, you're trimming the trees, and you're doing all this stuff. And I'm thinking, you know what? It's not my genetics, definitely not my genetics. It's the Shackley in my heart, my spirit, my soul.
I love it.
That's great. And you don't look anywhere near 76, a little closer to 56.
There you go.
I love it. Sure, we'll take it. Yeah, that's what, hey, that's Roger's goal, right?
That's right.
We all look so much younger than we are. I was on the landmark study. I had the pleasure of being able to take that journey with Shackley, and the results were fantastic. So
that's awesome.
Yeah.
And
thank you for being part of that.
And abundance and energy and love and giving spirit. You know, it's so wonderful because the more you give, the more you get, as Dr. Shackley talks about. And so the idea is that as long as you don't give up on your journey or helping others to enter into theirs, your success in Shackley is guaranteed. It's just if you quit along the way, you quit using the products, you quit sharing, is when things will stop. But if you keep using, you keep carrying, you keep sharing through our Ready, Set, Share and our Ready, Set Wellness programs, your growth is guaranteed. Now, this pace that you go at will be directly proportional to how many people you share with daily, weekly, monthly, yearly. And so that's the real trick, is to not get hung up with how fast, but that you do as much as you can, as often as you can, based on what's going on in your life. And if life gets in the way, you can always fit it in the nooks and crannies. And when things get a little bit less chaotic, you can put more time in and kind of accelerate your growth.
Like you were on the golf course 10 minutes before the call started.
Well, it's a lifestyle thing. I have a charity golf tournament tomorrow. And of course, I'll be sporting my Shackley apparel. I'll be bringing my Shackley Hydrate. I'll have my Shackley snack bars to give out to everyone. And I'll have my Shackley hat or visor. Maybe
the new one, the big leaf that we got.
Yeah. So another opportunity to get some new people happily involved in the journey.
Yeah, I agree. It's awesome.
Thank you, Donna.
Love you, Donna.
We love you. Thank you for sharing. Can't wait to see you soon. Are we going to bring up Ann?
Yes, let's bring it.
All right.
Bring up Ann.
All right, Ann. So we're going to ask you to unmute. And with that said, we're going to go ahead and pin you on as well. and ask you
I
to
was just
come on and
I was
share.
in secretly. I don't even have my own name on my.
That's okay. That's okay. We know that who you are. You're not Lisa. And by the way, look at your fabulous background. Boy,
Yeah.
talk about this incredible, comfortable, relaxing. Looks like a wonderful beach home. Where are you at this time?
I'm in Greensboro, and y'all were in Greensboro many years ago. It's time to come back. When my husband died 3 years ago, my kids said, "You're either going to go to an old folks home or we're going to redo your house."
Oh, well.
So I had like 2 years of trauma, but I have a brand new house without changing address. So you have to come and see the magic.
It looks beautiful. Absolutely. It's literally out of Better Homes and Gardens or
Yeah.
some incredible architectural.
Her kids have excellent taste. One of her kids is the one that hooked her up with Liberace's ring.
Let me just tell you, it's too good for me, but it's perfect for my Shackley friends.
There you go.
It's not too good for you.
So we love your glasses. They're very classy, very, very cool. So let's talk a little bit about you and your journey. Tell us, first of all, kind of how long you've been involved, a little bit of a 3-minute story on kind of what got you involved in Shackley, and then what are your goals over the next year with the new Ready, Set, Share, and Ready, Set Wellness?
First of all, I didn't believe a word of the stuff about Shackley. My husband's cousin drove from California to North Carolina unexpectedly to tell me about Shackley because on the family grapevine, they talked about poor Jim had a sickly wife, and that would be me. And that was 50 years ago.
Wow.
And the biggest mistake I ever made, and what I will regret forever, is that I was so obnoxious. I was so sure that it was snake oil and that he was just crazy that the poor guy quit Shackley. It just breaks my heart because they gave me the gift of a lifetime. And it took me a long time to figure out that it was a business. It changed my life really the first 30 days.
Wow.
I didn't have a clue about doing the business, and they got so discouraged with me. Well, the good part is that even though he died in poverty, his wife is now under me, and I am getting some of their family, and I'm working really hard to make up for my terrible behavior. But anyway, I just celebrated my 50th anniversary in Shackley.
Wow.
I am amazed and thrilled, and I look around all these other old people like me, and they're sitting home, they're reading, and they're bored, and they're, I have life. I've never had such a good time in my whole life. And I want you to ask me about a highlight of my trip to Kansas City.
All right, tell us.
Well, I happened to have been quite a ways from the hotel. And I was with Marty and Sharon, and I needed to get back because I actually had a party planned for my group. And the best looking Uber driver offered to take me to my own party. He left his wife, Cheryl, left
me at the sports bar and ran off with Ann.
But I want to tell you, that was a highlight. That was really, I owe you one.
Oh my gosh. Well, you're very welcome. It was wonderful to be able to take such an incredible queen of Shackley.
That's
and
right.
a luxurious aviator in first class back to your hotel so you were safe and we wouldn't have to worry about you. That was my number one.
I am right now. If it hadn't been for you, no telling.
Could have been abducted by some Kansas City person. Well, so would you mind sharing? Now we know that you've been in for 50 years, and we know that you're probably over 60 because you probably didn't join when you were 10.
Oh, she
So-
might have.
So can you share would you be willing to share your age and all this great energy? How many years young you are?
It's such a nasty sound. I am so old that you can't even reverse it, make it look better.
Okay. Let's try.
I am actually 87, but
Woo!
I feel like I'm 47.
Yeah,
All right.
that's right. You've got the energy for sure. And that was one thing I noticed when we came to Shackley was that everybody was at least 20 years younger or older than what I thought they were. They all looked 20 years
Right.
younger than they
We're
were.
very lucky. We're
Yeah.
lucky.
So we're gonna put her at 67 then.
That's good. That's a good age. I'll go there too with her.
All right, very good. Excellent. Well, Ann, thank you so much. Now, in closing, we want to know a little bit more about what you're going to be doing as you're taking your business to the next level over the next year, because we're going to see you again in Anaheim, if not sooner.
Mhm.
What are some of the things that you're going to be doing with Ready, Set, Share and Ready, Set Wellness to get your business to where you want it to be? What are some of your goals and dreams for that next 12 months?
Well, I intend to get back to master. I
Good.
have reverted from every rank in Shackley at least once.
But you never quit.
I have
Right.
never quit because I am not a rank I'm man, and I'm honored to carry on Dr. Shackley's philosophy. But I love being a master because I get to party with you guys.
That's right. It is good to be master.
Yeah. So,
That's
but
a great
you know,
goal.
I'm not a rank. I'm a man, and I love Shackley, and I have had such a good time in the last 2 years, even though it's been, dreadful in lots of ways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that Shackley had us positioned so that 2 years ago we were able to learn to do Zoom, and we were able to have we adjusted, and I think those vitamins keep our brains young enough to, these people that say, "Oh, I don't even know how to turn on a computer." I have no patience. I grew up when we had an old phone on the wall that you cranked.
Right.
And so it's nothing but another version of a telephone, for crying out
That's
loud.
right.
So, anyway, it was a pretty horrible experience to go through, practically redoing my whole house while I lived in it. But it's, as you can see, this is the living room, and it's quite airy, and I was able to have people come, and we were distanced, and we were real, we were careful, and we were lucky. But I have met the most amazing young people through my son and some of his friends. And I have sponsored a few, but my goal now is to get them really passionate about it, other than just coming to Ann's house for a glass of wine. We're really gonna get this team rolling here pretty soon.
That's right. Well, it's time to rock and roll, Ann. We're with you.
Well, we're going to wrap up here, but before we do, we just got a special note that we had to ask you about your mountain house, and if you don't mind sharing a little bit about that.
Well, you need to come and check it out. That's all I can say.
All right,
And
that's it. So we're going to have to do that.
it is in the kind of the line between Virginia and North Carolina. It's about an hour and 20 minutes from where I live.
Okay.
Donna has been there many times, so it has her spirit in it.
Aw.
I would love for you to just let me know when you can come.
We'll let you know.
Well, we've seen pictures, and we would be absolutely delighted to be your guest. And we appreciate
You have to help me with the food. I do not cook.
I order, Ann. I'm really good at ordering.
Right. Well, we're too far to order up there. We have to get a little more creative.
Well,
We can pick it up at Costco and bring it up
Sure.
here.
Cheryl can help with the cooking. I can help with the preparing. I'm a good server, and I'm a great eater as well.
I can sit at the table and I can pour.
There you go.
And I love to be served.
I'd be happy to serve you. Well, thank you so much, Ann, for sharing. And I just appreciate all of you so much. We love you all, and we're going to open it up here for any other closing thoughts and comments. We usually like to keep the call to under 45 minutes, so we got about 4 more minutes to go. So with that, thank you again, everyone, for being here. I'm going to unmute everyone and ask them if they have any questions or comments. Go for it, guys. We got just a few more minutes to share. Would love to hear your voices. Go ahead, Olivia, you're up.
Anne, I just love the way your attitude, and I'm going to be 85 my next birthday. I've been in Shaklee 46 years from the day that I had my cancer, and I just feel just like you. I love life. I love going out and seeing people and that, but I am a computer dummy. But after listening to you today, I am going to find out how to do everything. So I don't need Terry and Maureen to help me. Every time I have to send them a book and say, I can't get on, and they send me the link or whatever. Thank you very much. That's just been a great night.
Oh, that's
Awesome.
great. Olivia, and by the way, you know how much fun it would be bonding with your grandchildren, to have them come over and be your tech support and teach you and share with them about the business and your enthusiasm. Do
She
that.
does that. She does.
Carson is
We'll do
coming.
more of that.
Carson, my 20-year-old, is coming over tomorrow because he
Awesome.
doesn't work tomorrow, and I want him to at least show me the basics because it's driving me crazy. So
Awesome.
yes,
Well, good.
And when he
Excellent.
shows you the basics of the Ready Set Wellness, he'll see how simple the program is too.
There you
that's
go.
what that's the back of my mind. I'm hoping this will get him interested.
Good, Olivia. We love it.
Devious
Other
women, aren't we,
comments?
Cheryl?
Other comments or questions? Go for it, guys. Don't be shy.
I have one more. Thank you all for all the pictures you shared,
Oh,
Kevin and the Turners and the
Kevin
goats.
took most of them.
I love them. I'm just so sorry I wasn't there.
Now,
Yeah.
next year,
Anaheim.
and everybody
Absolutely.
come in early.
That's right.
Yeah.
And we'll party.
That's right.
All right. Terry, Maureen, Kevin, anything? Go ahead. Last chance. Don't be shy.
Good call.
Yeah,
Great
great
to
call.
see you guys.
Thank you.
They made it
Great.
great. Thank you,
Awesome.
guys.
Yeah.
Love you.
Thank you for
All right.
sharing
Thank
them. They were
you.
awesome.
Yeah.
Right.
See you
Great-
next week.
Great stories.
Yep.
Look forward to celebrating your success as we all continue to rank advance. Take care.
Yeah.
Let's get it.
All right.
Thank you.